Fourth Red Nation honors the Misty Upham Award. And accepting Joe Brings Plenty, he shares about coal and why we wear red.
Please welcome Joe Brings Plenty.
Haumi takiapi. Otau imachia na washichu imachia Joe Brings Plenty. Hello, my relatives. Why we wear red? We want to remind the world that we have loved ones that are taken, that are stolen, murdered. And we have a system that looks the other way when it's dealing with the indigenous populations. The MMIW, I would say, is the missing, murdered indigenous warriors. Because whether you're a man or a woman, if somebody comes to hurt your family, you're going to be a warrior. So it doesn't matter. Our children are the future. Without them, we'll cease to exist. My son, Cole Brings Plenty, very special individual. I have his brothers and sisters here, his mother, his family, the extended Ota Au Tiwahe Brings Plenty family. Shukmai Tu Tronco Kola Kichie, the Wolf Warrior Society, Wiwangwachi, Wolf Sundance. All our relatives are here. Coco was a very bright individual. He was explained in this way. Cole's light, because he always cared for everyone. Cole worked real hard, and he didn't matter who you were. He spent time with you. And so many people came out and talked and shared stories about how thoughtful he was to everyone. He came from us. Everything that we do as a family, everything we do as relatives, he came from us. He was our champion. He was our voice. He was our ambassador. He was our representative. Who'd ever thought that a young man, from Eagle Butte, South Dakota, grew up in a place called Darkside, would be on a big screen? Coco did all those things, and he was just starting. We don't have an explanation to why, but we're fighting to find out why. And what happened to my son? He was here a year ago presenting. Jonal here at Red Nation. I told my wife, I said, this right here is a lot of work. The producers, the actors, actresses, there's a lot that goes into entertainment. My older brother's Mo Brings Plenty. He's on Yellowstone with Rudy. And I remember we were filming Hidalgo, and they would have us up at 3 a.m. and we'd have to do costumes. And I told Mose then, I said, I don't think this life's for me. This is too much. So, I really commend all of you. Mary McConnell, we only know you as stands with the fist, just so you know. I said, look, that's Mary McConnell. She's on Dances with Wolves. Kids didn't know who she was. Stands with the fist. What? Really? Yeah. That stands with the fist. Daku. Huh? Oh, sorry, McDonald. See? We don't even know. And the champ over here. Whoa. You got there's a lot of people here tonight that are pretty iconic. And we see you guys on TV, Mr. Beagley. The thing is that a lot of the work that you do, it's not easy, and I'm saying it's not easy. I've seen my son do some of this work as an activist, and it's quite scary. Because the Indian issue isn't a popular issue. But you still go ahead and speak the truth and make a stand for the future, Makah, our Mother Earth. You make a stand, and it's really, when you have that sort of ability or notoriety for the world to see you, and how you choose to represent or what to represent, it's very important for the future. Very important for our children. Accept that my son is no longer here, but I am. I would trade everything, all the gifts that I have, for my son to be here, because a world deserves an individual like that and what he can give. I really had thought about what I was going to say when I was going to come up here. I wanted you to know that my son was a good person. He had a good heart. He loved our Lakota way of life, our prayers, our ceremonies. He was a boxer. He had 75 amateur bouts. I went through his book and I was counting them up. 75 amateur bouts. That's not an easy thing to do in South Dakota, You gotta really be consistent and travel, But him and his brothers, his sisters, they all a part of it, And I think, whatever it is that we do as a unit, as a family, as a group, within our community, it's important, because these young people now within the community, are they going to be those future leaders within? They're going to be guiding, they're going to be teaching, they're going to be doing what's important in the future. And now, like right now, we hear some of these awards being given. Again, Ake, Mr. Beagley. I was here with Brando's son some years ago, and it was pretty rememberable moment to sit and listen and speak and spend time, space, like it is tonight with all of you. And my boy, we have some work to do. We want to know. We want to know what happened with my son. We want an investigation, a full investigation done, a fair investigation to find out what happened with Cole. Cole spoke on many, many issues, indigenous issues in the area, and the only thing that the law enforcement did there was put a big target on him and paint a picture of him. The people that knew him, they knew what kind of person he was. That's where we're at right now. And to come here, to spend time again with you, to sing songs with you, to share with you, to be a part of this, I did this to honor my son. I did this so that people can know him and where he came from. Here. I was so proud of him. I told him, son, when I saw you come out on that horse on 1923, I said, you were so cool. I said, you were like a young Native American Matthew McConaughey, I said. And Chung, he went around telling everybody Matthew McConaughey's my dad. And Mo said, he said, Misu, which means younger brother. He said, hey, people keep saying, Cole's my son. I said, well, you know what? I said, in the Lakota way of life, you know, my children, your children, I said, your children can call me dad. They're my children. I said, this is the way a family is. Is there sisters, brothers, like that? Those kids are first cousins, but they're brothers, sisters, and like us, we're parents. I said, it's okay. I said, you are his dad. I said, you know. And I know he had much family, many. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you, Janelle. Pilamilo. Oh, I say.